Compliments on my accomplishments are only possible due to your involvement, volume, level, and confidence. A consequence of stimulating your consciousness, activating the cognitive structures. I think all you and opposites still play a vital role in my conquering. The combination of confrontation and pondering. Occupation is populating the conference with conversational astonishment, consuming the comments and then vomiting up the vomit. Get it. Ominous as a monster is underneath your posture. Possibly in the closet, it's the necropolis. Scary how I'm optimistically obstinate. Ain't no dumb to knowing my dominance when I'm dropping. And it's Janice Joplin droplets. It sound like the apocalypse mixed with Christopher Wallace. It's on top of fatigue. It's a Kabbalist now. So bring on the rain. Kabbalist inside of my esophagus. Rhyme is priming, it's optimist and tastes like chocolate cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. This one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. Like winner, chocolate cake for dinner, birthday cake for breakfast, slice it like a ninja, pick up all the pieces, assemble like Avenger, authoring is August, wordplay is December, That mean my pen is in cinders and my deliverance shivers like Siberian area shippers, slip on the slickest icicles, drip from the tip of my scriptures. If you a ship on the trip, don't hit on the tip of my glacier, swim with the fish and flippers. I finish my pictures, this is what didn't get it, getting hitting the different differs. What did he do with it, didn't she? Who are you mentioning? Louis do a dual identity, dueling enemies, doing to him, chewing.
It's Dimitri Bivol, one of the best pound-for-pound fighters. This bout is so much hype surrounding. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Here he is bouncing on his toes, trying to get some energy. Beautiful counter punch. This fight has a real good flow to it. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Dimitri Bivol has already beaten Canelo once. Can he do it again here in the rematch?
It wasn't long ago these two were in the ring for their first match at light heavyweight. It was a title fight. 2022. Bivol won on points. He knew exactly what he had to do.
Incredible work rate. Nice counter shot. So close with that uppercut. You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
Can you imagine walking into this town, walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name? You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
His stamina is off the charts. Nice counter punch right up the middle. He wasn't ready for that counter punch. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. They threw the hook, it didn't land. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Bevo on that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace.
Here we go for round two. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They both want a highlight reel knockout. A perfect counter shot. Stamina is off the charts. Oh, what a shot! Dimitri Bivol in some serious trouble here. No, we don't see a knockdown.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
He threw a punch and just got countered. A straight right just misses. There's a counter shot. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every...
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So
hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. Let's talk about Bivol on that last round. I promise you all. Let's get it started in round three. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The straight right just misses. Time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. Disaster averted.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Dimitri Bivol goes down. Let's see that again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
So time to go celebrate that. Well, ladies, here comes Dimitri Bivol.
This bout is
expectations are sky high. The build up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. Nice counter punch right up the middle. We've never seen Bivol hurt quite like this. What's going to happen? Onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Swing and a miss with that uppercut. The perfect counter lands. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Canelo Alvarez could have taken an easier fight, but he wanted revenge against Bivol, and he gets a chance to do it here.
Dimitri Bivol, what a fighter. What an emergence of a unit. Now, this guy is the only guy to inflict that second loss on Canelo's illustrious career.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Good counter punching. Do you believe this? Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Jab slightly off target. So much hype surrounding this big matchup as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Just see the nerves on the fighter stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Punch, counter punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Bivol in that last round. Here we go for round two. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
It's all offense all the time. Careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Holding nothing back here in the round. A straight right just misses. He threw a punch and just got countered. Counterfighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there. But wait a minute! We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. How are they still standing?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
And he scores with the counter. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nope, that hook won't score. That counter shot lands. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Straight right just misses. Catch and shoot. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
He threw the hook, didn't land. That counter punch caught him clean. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about B-ball in that last round. Well, there was no... Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Incredible work rate. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Beautiful counter shot. Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. They've avoided catastrophe there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
He wasn't ready for that counter punch. That jab misses. Nice counter shot. Well done with that counter shot. Straight right just misses. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Well, Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use blame over brawn.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Bevo on that last one. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How about that time counter shot? It's all offense all the time. Nice stop, but that won't score. His stamina is off the charts. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Beautiful counter punch. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. There's a counter shot. Nice counter shot. Whoa, wait a minute. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. And now they're right back into the fray.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Canelo in serious jeopardy here of going to the canvas. Disaster averted, it seems. Did you see that? Oh, my word. Canelo just got clipped. And right back into the fray.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
This is when you talk about championship material.
On to the 5th we go. Let's see how much recovery they saw there in the last minute.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Those counter punches have to hurt. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Just misses with that left uppercut. The straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny? Hold on, got to cut you off here, Johnny. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot.
I got to stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Good counter punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Big shot, and Alvarez is on the canvas. And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, four. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Talk about Alvarez in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial. There's the bell for round 6. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Nice counter. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, Johnny.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, if you are not...
Look at the swelling and the bruising. They're going to take a look, and they may stop this fight. And it looks like this fight will continue. Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. I thought that was the end. Did you see that? We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. But somehow weathered the storm.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Perfect counter shot. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Is he going to punch himself out, though? Straight right just misses. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. Let's talk about Bebo on that last round. There's the bell to start round 7. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
They exchange punches. Every time he throws a punch, the fighter's vision is paramount, and the referee may stop it here. The referee determines that we're good, and we will continue to fight. Nice counter punch. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
Having so much speed, what happens to your...
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. How did they not go down?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. A much better game plan here.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
This fight may stop here considering all the bruising and swelling on the face. And he waves it off. That will do it. This fight is over.
Too early, too early. Should have let him get stuck in with it.
Another TKO win here, Johnny.